2 coffins for 5 prisoners. That was part of a high-stakes swap Wednesday morning, and a deal worked out between Israel and Hezbollah and mediated by the United Nations.
What we did now, the very first step of this operation was that the Hezbollah handed over to the ICRC Lebanon a letter with information regarding the 2 soldiers that has now being brought to the Israeli authorities.
Inside the coffins, what are believed to be the remains of 2 Israeli soldiers snatched by Lebanese guerrillas in July of 2006. A capture that triggered a deadly month-long war between Israel and Lebanon. If DNA tests confirm the identities of the soldiers, Israel says these 5 Lebanese prisoners will be released, and that they'd also hand over the bodies of nearly 200 Lebanese and Palestinian fighters killed in clashes over the years. The 5 prisoners were expected to receive a hero's welcome as they returned to Lebanon, including this man, Samir Kantar, who was convicted almost 30 years ago in one of the most brutal attacks Israel has ever seen. Israel says it long suspected that the 2 kidnapped soldiers were dead, but Hezbollah had never confirmed their conditions. Now that it's finally known, family members and local residents say they're glad the ordeal is coming to an end.
In a way, I feel happiness that this is going to be finished. And what we shall get, we don't know yet.
This is not the first time Israel has been willing to work a controversial deal to return its troops. In 1985, it released 1,150 Lebanese and Palestinian prisoners for the return of 3 captured Israeli soldiers. John Belmont, The Associated Press.